48 back in 2014. There's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Jets. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. First time we get to see the 49ers offense behind their quarterback, now in his 7th season as a pro from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And there he is, the man known as Jimmy G, Jimmy Garoppolo, who I thought had a really nice year in 2019. So close to culminating with a Super Bowl title. Accurate with the football, completed nearly 70% of his passes, which was 4th best in the NFL. Nearly 4,000 yards through the air with a team that runs the ball with great efficiency. 27 touchdowns, but in the Super Bowl, didn't quite make the plays they needed down the stretch. But remember, some big wins last year at New Orleans, at Seattle in Week 17, 2 playoff wins. He's continuing to develop as one of the better ascending players in the league.
In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 8 catches, 93 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try to find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Garoppolo's pass. Complete to George.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
George Kittle is easily one of the elite tight ends in the NFL. Back-to-back seasons of 88 and 85 catches. We just saw another one right there. Anytime he lines up on the field, you better treat him as a primary receiver and make sure you have a second guy in the vicinity to try and cover him.
Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this has started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Pass intended for Dante Pettis. Incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
Niners 3.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Here now comes the Jets offense, and the man that will be captaining the ship at 6'3", it's Sam Darnold.
Year 3 now, Sam Darnold being the starting quarterback with the New York Jets. And as you might expect, some ups and downs along the way. That's what happens with young quarterbacks. Last year, 19 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, had to play through some sickness and injury. but the Jets really believe in this guy and showed it by upgrading their offensive line in order to get him more protection moving forward.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
Taken down at the 14.
The numbers for Bell on the ground in the game last week. 18 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
That's a good start to the season. They got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started. And they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
On the catch, it's Crowder. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. To throw is Darnold. And he's got room. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Intercepted by the 49ers.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Gabriel.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll run with Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. A deep ball for Dotson. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd and 10, Darnold. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the 50, it's Darnold. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Darnold hitting his tight end, Herndon. Wilson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. From the shotgun, it's again to Bell. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Bell, the ball carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
35-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. It's brought in by Dodson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First down, Bell. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
Carry there by Le'Veon Bell, and he's just trying to get back to the form he exhibited in Pittsburgh when he was one of the top backs in the NFL. In 2019, though, no games over 100 yards rushing, and only 3 games with 20 or more carries. The more he touches it, the more effective he is.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw, Darnold. And that is pulled in by Herndon for a Jets touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Raheem Mostert and the Niner offense getting the football back. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. Again, looking for Samuel, this time the catch made. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Garoppolo on first down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A 7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Mostert looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Mostert again.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense draws.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
The score, Niners 13.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Returnable here for Davis. And he returns this to the 22.
From the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
A reminder, still some good games coming up here in week 2 of the NFL. Later tonight, a rematch from that Super Bowl a few years back. New England visits Seattle up in the Northwest. And then on Monday night, we'll be there. The first regular season NFL game ever played in the state of Nevada. The New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders from Allegiant Stadium. That should be something. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Darnold took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Darnold from the gun. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Richard Sherman, a Pro Bowler a year ago, had a pick 6 in the season opener last season against Tampa Bay, and he delivers again with a return for a touchdown on that play. And his kick is right through. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Returnable here for Davis. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
New York set to take the field. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll give this to Bell. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the blitz coming, and down he goes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
47-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell, and he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down, it's Bell, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
At the 44-yard line.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st down, it's Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. 27 yards there, a 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Darnold from the red zone now. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quan Williams. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this 1st half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
Here we go. Like 80.
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this 2nd half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. This Jets offense heading back out there now, led by Sam Darnold. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. A screen to Bell. That catch good for only a couple.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. The throw by Darnold, hauled in by the tight end Herndon. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now.
Richard Sherman.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's
out on the edge. You love to have cornerbacks like that can bring them down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
And that is incomplete.
Darnold's pass intended for Rashad Perriman.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On 1st down, Bell. Down to the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 8 yards to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off of play action, Darnold. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. That is into the hands of Perriman. Touchdown, Jets. Rashad Perriman there to make the grab. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Lining up for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And he'll bang that one through. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the 2nd half. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down.
A gain of 13.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
The ball carrier. He was brought
this a 2nd and 7 from the 37. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
20, Jets 14.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. And this is Gabriel on the catch. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
10 yards.
And the blitz does come. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Garoppolo again, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
1st and 10.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. 20. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Rashad Perriman with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets have made this a one-score game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
The ball carrier.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Complete.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. A gain of 6 there on first.
To Deebo Samuel.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards, a 1st down.
A gain of 16.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Mostert. And down inside the 15 he goes. 16 yards, a 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and
back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Mostert. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Davis on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard
So Sam Darnold in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 20 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. They got his man complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Play action. It's Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Intended for Brashawn Perriman.
2nd and 10.
Jimmy Ward there defensively.
One last throw now for Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. So the victory here for San Francisco. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used.